glad you phoned. I need something to take my mind off of things.
Bad day?
That's an understatement.
Me too. So, what happened?
I ditched John, but he almost refused to take no for an answer. It's as if he's possessed. He never used to be aggressive.
Did he hit you again?
Yes. I'm fine though. He is clearly troubled.
I can't understand why anyone would want to hurt you.
I know. You're a nice guy.
Incidentally, I got hold of some movies. The old horror classics. You mentioned you liked Bram Stoker and Mary Shelley. I admit. I haven't actually read their work myself, though.
That's incredibly thoughtful of you. I love old movies. There's something almost magical about them.
Indeed, there certainly is. Let's continue our conversation in comfort.
Yes. I'd love to have been around during the 18th century. The world was so different then. That's why vampires or other immortals would be really privileged. To witness the world changing throughout the centuries. I can only gain a fleeting glimpse into history by reading about it.
Being a participant throughout the centuries would be most enlightening indeed, and fascinating. The victors often rewrite history, so information is probably inaccurate.
That's very true. It would be amazing to be immortal. Don't you agree?
It certainly would. But what if immortality came with a price? For instance, vampires and their requirement for human vitae to survive.
Admittedly, it's complicated. A vampire is a predator, which is part of nature. Predators kill in order to eat. A vampire wouldn't necessarily have to kill though. If they had enough self-control.
But what if this compulsion was too strong?
If this theoretical vampire has a conscience, I imagine it would be extremely difficult for him to reconcile his actions. Other predators don't have this dilemma. A tiger wouldn't regret killing a deer. It has no remorse. And now, a news report. A freak accident claimed the life of a 36-year-old father of two at his workshop. The man was sliced in two by a garage door. His mutilated corpse was discovered by his wife and 16-year-old son earlier today. He had a history of violence against his family, which was pending investigation. Law enforcement officials have declared his death as misadventure. How awful! That poor man.
Indeed. He seemed a jackass though, especially if he was violent towards his own family.
Even so, no one deserves to die so horribly. He probably wasn't expecting that at all.
Indeed. I suspect not.
I feel sorry for the family. They must have been traumatized to find him like that. Are you okay? You seem a little subdued.
I'm fine. Honestly.
I can see how it has affected you.
What do you mean?
Well, you're clearly a sensitive guy.
If Isabel knew the truth, that I've killed over 60 people, she would despise me. She is a manifestation of purity and innocence. She must never learn my secret. Logic dictates that I shouldn't get close to anyone. However, it's far too late.
What's on your mind? You seem very pensive.